Hello my friends, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Junk Journal July 2024. That's what I'm participating in today during this video. And so I'm working on number 6, 7, and 8. I wanted to show you. I'm kind of started checking them off as I finished them. And as a reminder, I am doing them ahead, so I'm not influenced by anyone else. I don't, I love to be inspired, but for this, I'm going to try as long as I can, hold out, try to do the prompts before the day so that I'm just kind of doing my own thing. That's just a challenge I'm doing for myself. So, it doesn't matter one way or the other if you want to, get ideas from other people, but I'm just challenging myself to do it without looking at anyone else's video. So anyway, today, or I'm doing 6, 7, and 8, wildlife, window, and observe. And so this will be posted, like I'm doing it on July 4th, and it'll be posted on the first day, which is the 6th. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you that because I'm not doing it on the 6th. I'm doing it before the day so that I don't see anyone else's video. It's going to be right here on these 2 pages. This one's only going to take up 2 pages. The last one took up 6 pages, which is good because I also challenged myself to finish all the pages in this book during this challenge. So we'll see how that goes. So what I'm doing is for window, I took a page. This is the page I used here, and I took it from this Ideals magazine right here. I used it in my last 3 prompts that I did. And when I was finishing that one up, I had seen this green page here. It just had some green things on it, and I just like the green color. So I decided to see if I could cut windows out of it, and I did. And I kind of just started here, and I realized, no, I'm cutting wrong. I wanted little squares. So it took me a second to figure it out. But it's going to go like this, and here's the piece that's missing. I took the piece that I cut out and cut out the little middle piece here, and I'm going to put that back down and glue it and fix it. So I'll have my windows. So this is my windows. It's going to be 12 windows. And then behind the windows, I'm going to put my wildlife, which I went through. Well, let me move this. I had out this Richard Scarry book, which I just brought home, and I decided this would be a cool thing to look for my wildlife in. There's a lot of little animals in here, and so I did that, and I cut them all out. I have them right here, and so I'm going to cut these out a little better. I just cut them out to get them off the page, but there's 12 little all different animals from the Richard Scarry book. So that's my wildlife. And I think I have an extra one here. I couldn't make up my mind about the observer, but I can use him as wildlife if I need to. But I think I have 12 here. And then my observer, I was actually going to use the zookeeper. There was a zookeeper in there for, let me fix you a little bit. You're a little crooked there. But yeah, I had this zookeeper, and I found a zookeeper, and I thought, oh, he's a perfect observer. He's observing all the animals in the zoo. And then I found this lookout tower. So I could either have 2 observers, or I can just, my favorite is lookout tower, because he's obviously observing, So, I kind of took it kind of literal, as far as the prompts, window, I have a window. Wildlife, technically these are pictures of, even though they're just, fun, they're not actual, real looking wildlife. They are pictures of what could be considered wildlife. And I even have 2 little frogs here. Aren't they cute? I love frogs, so I had to cut out the frogs when I saw those. But anyway, so I'm going to pause. I'm going to glue these pictures behind the window and then glue that down. So I think I'm going to try to glue these on the back of the windows, and then I'll come back and we'll put it down together, and we'll figure out the observer together. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've got all my animals glued into the windows. It was fun. So I'm going to now glue it down, and then we're going to go from there. I have fussy cut. Let me just use some, I'm just going to use some art glitter glue on the back and kind of get it all over so that I can glue this down solidly so that when I turn my pages, it doesn't, like, it's not loose or anything. But yeah, I went ahead and fussy cut out my observers. I think I'm going to use both of them. So I'm glad I found two, because as I was doing this and I kind of placed it down on the pages to see how it looks, and let me get this middle part really good where the fold is. But yeah, I could see that it's going to need something. I just feel like, you know, I mean, it doesn't have to need anything, but I feel like it's, to me, it needs more just to make it finished, give it a finished look. So if you have any questions about this, let me know. I don't know if you will, but I try to anticipate your questions and tell you what I'm doing and what I've done, but I might not cover everything. So thank you everyone for watching these videos. It's been fun to get your comments and to meet some new people and to talk with, you know, everyone, old, you know, old and new friends. So, okay, there we go. I want to press it all down. It's going over the edge of the pages a little bit with that, but that is fine. I didn't want to, if I didn't have to, I didn't want to cut off anything, and I don't know if I don't know, I don't remember if I did. I don't think I did. And I already, when I was gluing the pictures, and I already glued in that piece that I said I had to glue back in there so that I could see, I had to kind of do that so I could see where to put the animals. So if you can see all my wildlife there, it's kind of a fun page, right? We've got a bunny, a bear, a mouse, turtle, pig, monkey, raccoon, fox, cat, frogs, owl, and birds. And the birds are on a bird bath. They're really cute. So let's get the observers. Like I said, I don't want this, well, I don't know if I said it this time. I don't want the observers to be too, the video to be too long. But I think I'm going to put, I was kind of experimenting while I was paused to see where I might want to put my observers. So I've got this guy, this is a zookeeper, and this is a lookout tower. So I thought I might put them right there. So let's glue those down so you can see. Like I said, I kind of took it literally. I don't know I can't wait to see what everyone else does, because I'm kind of a literal person anyway. I mean, I think I really am a literal person. Like, tell me exactly what you want. Don't beat around the bush. Just, don't make, I can read in between the lines. Yeah, I can do that. But if you tell me to do something, I'm going to do exactly what you tell me. Like if you're my boss and you tell me to do something, I'm going to do exactly what you tell me to do. Don't come back to me and say, well, I meant this. No, you didn't tell me that. You told me this. So I did this type of thing. And that's just how I am. Right? If that's how you are, you know what I mean. Don't tell me to do what you meant. Tell me to do what you telling me to do. Okay. There's my observers. So I could say it's done at this point. I do want to put the date on here and the prompts, but I don't know about that. I don't want to ruin my spread here. Not that you can ruin it, but I thought I might try to outline the windows a little bit. You know what I mean? Because you can see that they are, the little squares. But if you actually look at, let me not glue my pages together here. Make sure there's no glue out here, gluing my pages together. Okay, so I think I need to outline my windows. And I kind of was looking I kind of noticed some windows. Let me see if I can find them again in my Richard Scarry book here. There were some really nice, like cute buildings in here. I mean, there's windows on this. Look, here's another. Oh, this is a lighthouse. I didn't want anything too big to cover up the windows, so that's why I chose some smaller things to use as my observer pieces. But yeah, the windows are usually outlined, you know, in a if you see them in a picture or even on a house. Well, here's a window here. See, it has at least some black lines around it. And, you know, so windows are kind of outlined. So I have, you know, the green here, and I brought over, when I was paused, 3 Sharpies. And I thought I would use either the green one, which is, this is green, or purple goes, I think purple and green go together. I think I might use the purple. So I think I'm just going to first outline with and this could be, I guess, well, this is just outlining. I brought over these colors too, in case we want to do some mark making or some doodling. So I think I'm going to try to, not in any kind of perfectionist fashion, just kind of loosely draw some squares around and I'm going to try to do it quickly. I don't want to make a mess out of it though, so I'm going to try to do it a little bit neatly. Let's see, this one I'll just do there. So I'm kind of drawing out from the square. If you can see that, there's some green in between. And you can see what I mean by loosely. It's kind of I'm not exactly trying to get it straight. I mean, it's kind of a cartoony looking page anyway, so picture a cartoony looking kind of lines around, not necessarily straight. And as I said in one of the first couple of videos, this is kind of another challenge for me, is just kind of learning and doing this type of thing because I'm not used to it. So that's one reason I wanted to do this challenge. I'm not used to doing this type of thing. So I wanted to do this challenge so I could practice and learn how to kind of let myself go and be free to not be perfect and just do this type of experimenting. All right. So no matter what it comes out with, like, whether I like it or not, or whether you like it or not, is going to be what it is. So, and it doesn't matter. I mean, I think this is how you learn. You just got to do it. I was watching a video about sketching this morning. It was a man talking, and he just said, you know, if you want to do a sketchbook, and he was talking about all the different ways to sketch, like it's not just drawing, and he was showing examples, and I was like, wow, you know, I would love to do that. But so this kind of is a similar thing. Just do what you want. So that, I think that looks cool already. So we did purple. Now, and I was doodling yesterday, and I did some really cute flowers just by you know, I kind of always, you know, if you're a girl, you know, maybe you have drawn flowers. I mean, guys can draw flowers too, but I think it's more likely for a girl to draw flowers. So I feel like my whole life I've kind of just drawn little flowers. But if you look at it in a doodling fashion, it can take on a whole other kind of, you know, thing where you can really do some cute doodles with flowers. So anyway, I'm working on that. So one day, maybe somewhere in here even, we'll do some doodling. I think I'm going to do another green line around the same thing with the green. So another line, square around the windows with the green. I did that with my flowers. I guess that's why I brought up the flowers. I was doodling flowers with one color, a gel pen. And then I thought, I wonder what would happen if I brought in another color. Oh my goodness, what a thought. Of course, why not? So I did. I was like, oh, wow, that's really cool. It's because I was doing it like this, kind of like layers. And it was like, wow, that's really cool. So yeah, if you want to learn how to doodle, just doodle when you have a moment. Like I had a moment at work where I didn't have too much, well, I didn't really have anything to do. Don't tell anybody. I was caught up for a minute. For a minute, once in a while, I get caught up. And I was like, just kind of got out my gel pens. I have some gel pens there at work. So I can have colored pens to write with and not just my boring black and blue pens. And so that's what I did. I got out a couple of colors and doodled some little flowers on a pad where I write down my work and my to-dos and things like that. And down in the corner, did a couple of doodle flowers, and I was like, well, that was fun. Okay, as you can see, I'm not doing this any kind of neat fashion. Sometimes I go over, sometimes I go beside, In the end, I think it's going to be just a fun page to look back on. I'll definitely have to write some notes on here, though, about what it is, because I want to make sure when I look back, I know what it is. So, and it does help. I have done that before, like in the first part of this book I showed you, and I looked back and I was like, oh yeah, here's the prompts, here's what I did. So it's definitely good to make a note about what in the world this was all about. Anyway, I think even if a lot of YouTubers are doing this, but I think if you're not a YouTuber, you should still try it. I love that. Oh my goodness. Maybe because I did it. But the purple and green, I kind of love it. Should I do anything else? I brought out the pink pen here. Should I do a little doodle flower like I was doing yesterday? Where can I do a doodle flower? I'll show you. I'll do one right here. Just a little doodle flower. This is what I was doing. It's no big deal, let me tell you. But I was just doing a little there. Oh, I wish this was brighter. It's so light on here. That's my doodle flower. See, and when you add a color, let's do another layer. Add another color on there. I'm going to try not to draw over the same lines, but I'm going to have to a little bit. Kind of like little teardrops that you put together. Cute, right? And then, then I was doing little stems. I was doing little groups of flowers, but this is just going to be one. I was doing like a group of 3. And then I make a little stem. I mean, I am sure you all have drawn flowers like this your whole life. But it can be a doodle. There we go. One little doodle flower for the page. That is cute. I think we need to outline the, do we need to outline this? I think we need to outline that a little bit. Let me grab, let's see. I have a black right here. Let me grab this. For some reason, I think we need to outline this a little bit. I want to do it carefully, though, because I don't want black all over the place. This video is probably longer than I wanted it to be, but there we go. Alright, just a few of these to make it stand out a little more. Alright, I think that's good. because it's kind of outlined already, but it kind of was disappearing into the woodwork, wasn't it? Into the window work. Okay, yeah, there we go. Maybe outline these windows a little bit. These are like windows. Just doing it lightly so I don't, like I said, get black all over the place. Okay. It's like running out of ink or something. Okay, that, and then this guy. Let's just go around him a little bit to outline him here. And be done. So I hope you're enjoying all of the videos. And thank you to the two organizers. We appreciate it, all the work. I'm sure there was a lot of work. I mean, I've done collabs with people, and I know it's a lot of preparation, especially when you prepare the sheets ahead of time and things. It is a lot of work. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that before I mess it up. But I hope you enjoyed my 3 for today. I am going to make a little note somewhere. I'll do that off video. I just want to figure out where I want to put that. The date or dates and the prompts. I have a reference to I might just refer to the prompts like prompts 1, 2, and 3 like that, so I don't just put too much writing on this page and make it look bad. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you participate, like I said, whether you're doing a video or Instagram or whatever, wherever you're doing it, like whether you're doing it on social media or just doing it at home on your own, because it's so fun. I think if you want to do it, you should go ahead and try it, even if you haven't started yet. Go ahead and grab a little notebook, even if it's a composition book or something you have around, some little notebook you have. Just do it. Just try, jump in and try it and see how you like it. You might, I don't think it can hurt. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.